Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Thank you for coming back. It's your girl Anne. If you're new here, you are welcome. Remember to subscribe to join this family, like this video and share this video to your friends and family. So in today's video, I'll be showing you how to make a beaded alphabet letter F. Let's get straight to this tutorial. So guys, I have my fishing line of 0.4. You can use 0.5 or 0.6. So that's it. I have my rubber beads. I have my key ring and then a pair of scissors. The rubber bead is a 4 mm. So I'm going to cut the length of the fishing line that I'll be able to work with. Then I'll start by picking 4 of the beads, the matching process. This is a common procedure on this channel, so I think you should watch more videos here. After picking the 4 beads, use one side of your fishing line to cross the last bead that was picked like this. Use the other side of your fishing line to cross the last bead that was picked like this, and then pull them towards the center of your fishing line. So this is how it should turn out. Okay, after that, use one side to pick a bead and then use the other side of the fishing line to also pick a bead. Pick another bead like this and then cross it to the other side of your fishing line. Okay, go ahead and repeat the step by picking a bead. Use the other side to also pick a bead like this. Then pick another bead or the third bead and then you cross it to the other side of your fishing line. Make sure to pull the fishing lines firmly to make it firm. So this is how it should turn out. Continue the process. You pick a bead like this. Use the other side to also pick a bead. Pick additional bead like this and then cross it to the other side of your fishing line. Repeat the step. Pick a bead like this. Pick another bead for the other side of your fishing line. Pick a third bead and then cross it to the other side of your fishing line. So repeat the step by picking a bead for one side of fishing line. Pick a bead for the other side as well as usual. Okay, after that, pick a third bead and then cross it to the other side of your fishing line. Okay guys, so now you realize that you'll be having 6 beads at the side of your project, 6 beads at the side of your project, and then 7 beads in the middle. So we are going to turn the direction of the fishing line. So use one side of the fishing line to pick 2 beads like this. Pick 2 beads like this. After that, pick a third bead like this and then cross it to the other side of your fishing line. After doing that, you realize that the direction of your fishing line has changed. You realize the direction of your fishing line has changed upward like this. So continue the step by picking a bead for one side of the fishing line like this. Use the other side of your fishing line to also pick a bead like this. After that, pick a third bead and then cross it with the other side of your fishing line. You repeat the step. Pick a bead for one side of the fishing line. Pick another bead for the other side of your fishing line like so. Pick a third bead and then cross it to the other side of your fishing line. Repeat the step. Pick a bead for one side of the fishing line. Pick another bead for the other side of your fishing line like this. Pick a third bead or another bead and then cross it to the other side of your fishing line. This is a normal process that we'll be doing on the channel a lot, so this should be an old procedure for you. Okay, so that's the top for our letter F. So we are going to be tying this up at this point. After reaching here, we'll be tying this up. So I'll go ahead and then pass my fishing line. I'll pull it firmly before I pass my fishing line through the hole in the bead like this. Create a loop like this. Then pull out the end of the fishing line through it like this. So I'll repeat it by passing my fishing line through the hole in the beads, create a loop, and then pull out the end of the fishing line. Repeat this like 3 or 4 times before you may pass it through some of the beads and trim it off. Now repeat the same step for the other side of the fishing line as well. So guys, after tying this up, cut about 10 or 9 inches of the fishing line like this, and then you're going to locate the middle of our project like what we have over there. So I'm going to start from here. I'm going to count down 1, 2, 3. So the third bead, or counting from the back, I'll count up to the third bead in the middle. Then I'll pass the new fishing line that I just cut through it like this. Like this. So after passing my fishing line through it, I'll use one side of the fishing line to pick a bead. Use the other side to also pick a bead like this. After that, I'll pick a third bead and then cross it with the other side of the fishing line. I'll repeat the step. Use one side to pick a bead and use the other side to also pick a bead. Pick another bead and then cross it with the other side of your fishing line. Repeat the step till you have the same length as of the top of your project. So guys, after both the middle part of your project and the top part is equal, you tie it up by just passing through the holes in the bead like this, create a loop, and then pull out the end of your fishing line, just as we did for the top parts of the project. Repeat the same for the other side of your fishing line before you trim off the excess. So like I said earlier, after tying it up, you can just pass through some of the bead to make it more secured before you trim off the excess of your fishing line. So guys, as you can see, our letter F is formed, so we are going to need another half of this. So that's it. This is our letter F. So I'll bring the other half like this. Using the same procedure, you will get another half like this. So we are going to join them together. So I'll first of all pass my fishing line through the immediate side bead like this. I'll pass my fishing line through the immediate side bead like this. After that, I'll pick a bead like this. I'll pick a bead and then skip this direct opposite bead to the bead having the fishing line and pass through the next side bead like this. I repeat the step. I will pick a bead like this and then I will skip the bead which is direct opposite to the bead currently having the fishing line and pass through the next bead. I'm repeating the step by picking a bead like this. Then I'll go ahead and skip the bead that is directly opposite to the bead which is currently having the fishing line. So this is exactly the steps that you'll be repeating until you close your project or you join the two halves together. So guys, as you can see, the letter F is formed. So what we're going to do is just to tie the fishing line up just by passing the fishing line through the holes in the bead, create a loop, and then pull out the end of the fishing line. Repeat it about 3 to 4 times. Then you are done. You can afterwards pass through some of the bead to make it more secured before you trim off the excess. So guys, have you subscribed yet? If you haven't subscribed, then please consider subscribing, like this video, and leave a comment on whatever part of the video that you didn't understand, and I'll attend to you.